Morning here in the sanctuary. I've been trying to work on these lemon trees and orange trees that I took from seed from the grocery store. And these were navel oranges that are actually growing pretty good. I just germinated them on a paper towel. So, they're not very big. It's gonna take a long time to be able to eat oranges. But my lime trees, some of them are doing good. Obviously, I think my substrate needs to get enhanced. But these guys came from seed. This guy doesn't look so hot, but the good news is he's got a little bud for springtime. So it looks like he's going to be okay. I'm gonna zoom in and get that. I hope. Yeah, so look, he's alive. But this guy is what we're gonna have to do work on today. He got the extravagant pot and the moss, but something happened. So I think I might be able to save it because I know the roots have got to be pretty strong in there. Because to tell you the truth, as small as these guys look, they got to be at least 2 years old now. So I think I need to replant them, which I'm definitely going to do. It was mostly for decoration. I had a bunch of plants on here before. My bamboo was really strong. Got this down in Chinatown, but I had to cut the original bases off. And I'm trying to regerminate them. So hopefully this guy's a little calatemon, and they make little tiny oranges. But this is getting bigger. This one was cut really short at the stem to make it bush out like this. These guys I'm gonna try to make long stalks, at least 3-4 feet high, and then have a bush at the top. That's kind of my plan for these guys. But this one, we are going to have to experiment. Alright. So, I think we're going to have to cut it. And this was the only plant that actually had to splice off early. All the other ones are still straight stems. So, for some reason, this guy branched off. And it just happened just the other day that these guys died off. So before I cut the stem, I want to see how it looks when I take these old leaves off. Because I don't want to just start chopping. Because at the end of the day, I'm hoping that the roots are still strong with this guy. I'm just going to clean them up. And I don't know if that might even be enough. It could be an experiment just to kind of get the old leaves off and see if that has any effect. Because it doesn't feel like it's rotting, it doesn't feel squishy or anything like that. It's very solid. I think maybe just the leaves got pushed off and maybe it was just too much. So I'm debating whether I want to cut it or not. Yeah, I'm going to cut it right at the top of that node and see what happens. Here we go. Probably should put some little dab of wax or maybe even some super glue right there to really keep it to sprout. I think I'll go dig up some super glue, tap it on, and hopefully that'll help. It'd be a shame, but it's gonna be a long time before I get some fruits from these trees, unfortunately, but you gotta start at some point, and I plan on actually getting some larger size, already planted ones soon. So, thinking apple trees in the future, but right now, we're gonna go zero cost fruit trees to start with.